When you walk through your front door and your dog stretches their front paws out and puts their back end up in the air, what do you think it means? Most of us just smile and say, "Oh, you had a good nap." But what if I told you that in some cases, that is not a stretch at all? It is a desperate medical cry for help. Knowing the difference between a greeting stretch and a pain signal can literally save your dog's life. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Tony Lee, your neighborhood veterinarian. Dogs cannot speak English. If they are in pain, if they are scared, or if they just want to tell you they love you, they can only do it through their body language. The problem is, human psychology and dog psychology are totally different. We constantly misinterpret their weird quirks, which means we punish them when they are panicked or ignore them when they are hurting. But today, we are going to fix that. In this video, I'm going to become your personal canine translator. We are breaking down the 7 strangest dog behaviors, exactly what they secretly mean, and how you should react. Hit that subscribe button and let's dive straight into the big one, the sassy side eye. Behavior number 1. We see this all over social media, the sassy side eye. You know what I mean. The dog turns its head away from you, but leaves its eyes locked on you, revealing all the white parts of their eyes. We humans love to laugh and say, "Oh, look how sassy he is. He's judging me. He's feeling guilty." But scientifically, dogs do not understand sarcasm, sass, or guilt. When a dog shows you the whites of their eyes, which veterinarians call the whale eye, it is a physiological response to extreme stress and anxiety. Their head is trying to turn away to avoid conflict, but their prey drive instincts are forcing their eyes to stay locked on what they perceive as a threat, you. Real-world example. An owner takes a bone away from a dog, and the dog gives them the side eye. The owner thinks it's funny and reaches to pet the dog. The dog snaps and bites. The owner is shocked, but the dog actually gave them a very clear warning. Whale eye means, "I am overwhelmed and I need space right now." The correct way. The absolute worst thing you can do when your dog shows whale eye is to force an interaction. If you lean in, pet them, or scold them, you are validating their panic, which escalates into a bite. The moment you see the whites of their eyes, stop whatever you are doing. Step back. Take a deep, audible breath. Give them space. Let their nervous system reset. When they finally blink, shake their body off, and walk toward you voluntarily, that is the moment they are safe to interact with again. Behavior number 2, the heavy lean. You are standing in the kitchen making dinner, and your 70-pound Labrador walks up, presses his entire body weight against the side of your legs, and just stands there like a statue. If you move, he falls over. First, it is the ultimate canine hug. By giving you their body weight, they are telling you they trust you completely. Second, it is a tool for security. If there is a thunderstorm or strange guests in the house, a dog will press their spine or hip against you. By physically touching you, their brain knows exactly where you are, allowing them to scan the room for danger without losing you. You are their safe base. The correct way. A nervous rescue dog finally approaches their new owner and leans hard against their knee. If the owner pushes them away, that trust is shattered. Never scold your dog for leaning. Accept the compliment. The best way to respond in dog language is to gently lay your hand on their side or their chest. Do not reach over their head. Just provide calm, firm contact. You are telling them, "I feel you, I am here, and we are safe." Behavior number 3. You will definitely relate to this one. You go into the bathroom, shut the door, and suddenly a paw slides under the door. Or worse, you leave it cracked and your dog comes in, sits facing away from you, and just stares at the door. Why can't you have a moment of peace? A lot of people assume this is purely separation anxiety, but actually it stems from deep evolutionary pack behavior. In the wild, when an animal is relieving itself, it is completely exposed and vulnerable to predators. It cannot run or fight. To survive, a pack of wolves will stand guard in a circle around a vulnerable member to protect them. Your dog views you as the most valuable member of their pack. When you go into that tiny tiled room, your dog knows what you are doing. Their canine instincts kick in. They sit by the door, often facing outward, because they are literally standing guard over you to ensure no predators attack you while you are vulnerable. The correct way. You get annoyed that your dog is staring at you in the bathroom and yell, "Get out!" Your dog looks hurt and slinks away. You just told your bodyguard they are bad at their job. While it feels like a total invasion of privacy to a human, it is pure loyalty from your dog. Just ignore them. Let them sit there. However, if they whine frantically and scratch the door to shreds when you close it, that has transitioned into separation anxiety, and you will need to practice desensitizing them to closed doors using high-value treats. Behavior number 4, the demanding paw. You are sitting on the couch working on your laptop, and smack. Your dog hits your arm with their paw. You pet them, stop, and smack. They hit you again. We humans often reinforce this because we think they are trying to hold our hand, or we think it's a cute trick. But biologically, when a dog forcefully paws at you, it is an aggressive, demanding behavior for attention, food, or dopamine. It starts innocently, but if you reward it every time, your dog learns, I control the human. I push the button and I get dopamine. Eventually, this becomes an obsessive, anxious compulsion. The dog cannot relax because their brain tells them they have to keep pawing to get comfort. Real-world example. Owners complain that their dog won't let them watch TV in peace because they are constantly getting scratched by needy paws. This means the dog has no off switch, and the human accidentally created a monster of anxiety. The correct way. You must break the dopamine loop. The next time your dog demands attention by slapping you with a paw, do not say no, do not push them away, and absolutely do not pet them. Do literally nothing. Become a rock. Look away and fold your arms. Only when the dog gives up, puts their paw down, and relaxes, then you invite them up for a pet. You are teaching them, calmness gets you love, hitting me gets you nothing. Behavior number 5, the deep, dramatic sigh. You are sitting in the living room, your dog lays down, puts their chin on their paws, and lets out a massive sigh. It makes you feel so guilty, doesn't it? When a human sighs, it usually means we are frustrated, bored, or disappointed. We project that onto our dogs and think, oh no, he's so bored. I am a terrible dog parent. But in dog psychology, a sigh is heavily dependent on context and their eyes. If their eyes are half closed, their muscles are loose, and they let out a long sigh, that is actually a physiological transition. Their brain is hitting the off switch. It means they feel profoundly safe in your environment and are transitioning into a deep, contented rest. It's the ultimate compliment. But if your dog is sitting straight up, staring directly at you with eyes wide open, and they let out a short, sharp sigh. Yes, they are disappointed in you. They were waiting for you to drop food or take them for a walk, and they have finally realized you aren't going to do it. It's their way of saying, I give up. The correct way. Learn to read their face. If it's the relaxed, sleepy sigh, leave them alone. Do not disturb a sleeping dog. Let them process their deep sleep. But if it's the wide-awake, disappointed sigh, maybe it's time to put your phone down, grab the leash, and give your best friend the 15-minute walk they've been so patiently waiting for. Behavior number 6, destructive tearing. I need everyone to listen closely to this one. You leave the house for work. When you come home, the pillows are shredded, the trash is everywhere, and your favorite pair of shoes are chewed to pieces. The dog is hiding under the table. Every fiber of your human brain says, they did this out of spite. They were mad that I left them, so they took revenge. Let me clear this up with 100% scientific certainty. Dogs do not feel spite. Revenge is a human construct. If your dog is destroying things when you are gone, they're suffering from a severe clinical panic attack. This is pure separation anxiety. When their brain realizes you are gone, their cortisol stress hormone skyrockets. Chewing, tearing, and licking are natural actions that release endorphins in a dog's brain. Endorphins are self-soothing chemicals. You come home, see the mess, and start screaming. The dog cowers. You think, he knows what he did. No, he is cowering because you are screaming and look terrifying. Your dog wasn't trying to punish you for leaving. Your dog was literally having a panic attack, chewing your shoes because your shoes smell the most like you, and they were trying to calm their terror. The correct way. You cannot punish anxiety out of a dog. You only make it worse. First, take a deep breath and clean up the mess without looking at the dog. Second, you must practice desensitization. Pick up your keys, put on your shoes, walk to the door, and then sit on the couch. Over weeks, teach your dog that those triggers don't mean you are vanishing forever. Third, give them a positive outlet. Before you leave, freeze a chew toy filled with bone broth. Let them redirect that chewing urge into a healthy, safe dopamine release while you are gone. Finally, behavior number 7. The one you've been waiting for since the beginning of this video, the stretch. As I mentioned earlier, context is everything here. If you walk in the door and your dog bounds up to you, does a big front stretch, wags their tail, and has relaxed, soft eyes, that is called a greeting bow. In dog language, a greeting bow means, I am so happy you are here, I am ready to engage with you peacefully. It is the ultimate compliment. But here is the danger. What if your dog does that exact same stretch, but they don't wag their tail? What if they hold that stretch position for a long time staring at you with wide, stressed eyes. In veterinary medicine, we call this the prayer position. It happens when a dog is experiencing severe, agonizing abdominal pain. By putting their back end up and their chest down, they are desperately trying to take the pressure off their inflamed organs. Real-world example. I had a panicked owner call me saying, "My dog keeps stretching and staring at the wall, but he won't eat." We rushed him in. He wasn't stretching. He had pancreatitis, a life-threatening inflammation of the pancreas. The correct way. Pay attention to the tail and the eyes. If your dog does a greeting bow with a wagging tail, get down and give them some love. But if they lock into a stretch, refuse food, and look rigid, do not ignore it. Call your vet immediately. If you take away just one thing from this video, let it be this. Your dog is never trying to be difficult, spiteful, or mean. They are a totally different species with a completely different brain doing the absolute best they can to communicate with you. The fact that you watched this video proves how much you love them, and trust me, they know it. Which one of these 7 strange behaviors does your dog do the most? Please leave a comment below. I want to read about your dog. And if this video helped you translate their secret language, please hit the like button and subscribe. Share this video with a friend who has a weird dog. I'm Dr. Tony Lee. Thank you for making the world a safer place for your pets, and I'll see you in the next video.